As this is another video displaying the BIOS in nullDCe by DarkRatSeal. Still the same build as before, but this time it's outputted with HDMI through component, and this is done so through a box that does so that converts the HDMI to component. It's then outputted to a Hauppauge HD PVR, and what you see on the screen is what you get. That's the actual output of the emulator. So it's not recorded through a phone. Well, I've used phones, I've used cameras, but they don't really look too well. You can't really see the graphics in good detail. This way you'll be able to see how impressive the graphics are on several of the games. Some games look better than others, but I'm just proving right here that this is indeed an Android device. This is not a computer that's running this. I'm clearing the cache, I'm clearing the unwanted programs so that the RAM can perform at its best. Some people say that Android manages this already, but I like Android Assistant. It does a pretty good job. Also overclocking it to its highest ability on the Samsung Galaxy S2 AT&T. I'm only using the stock ROM. Obviously CyanogenMod 7 would run a little bit faster. And I'm going to run this real quick, show you the BIOS. It's running the PAL BIOS, so you're going to see a blue swirl. Now you're going to see a little bit of glitches here. That's actually the very early version of the onboard controller. It's kind of crude right now. It's not exactly the quality that Nessoid and SNESoid use. Setting the clock, obviously it's not 1998. Same month though. So we're coming at 13 years almost since the Dreamcast was released, at least in Europe. Obviously I'm not in Europe. I'm using a Samsung Galaxy S2 AT&T. But in Europe they use 24 hours. The reason I'm doing so is I'm not sure if it actually will help any, but European games use 50 hertz because they're in not 50 hertz, 50 frames per second because they're in Europe. So I'm using mono sound. This may not help very much either, but I'm just doing regardless. Obviously I'm just a tester. DarkRatSeal is the man that makes the magic happen. He's ported it to PlayStation Portable, Wii, and PlayStation 3. Some of those have not been released. But yeah, this is Doug8796, also known as Jim Chode, and hopefully more will be posted in the future. And make sure to donate to DarkRatSeal if you get a chance. He has not received any donations.